Hi and welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, John Kibler, Head Currency Analyst. Just before I start, I just want to apologise for the sound. I don't have my microphone with me today, so the sound quality might not be as good as usual, okay? So apologies for that. But last week we talked about going long on Kiwi USD. We're still currently long on Kiwi USD, but I want to talk about the other Kiwi positions and why I'm so into buying the New Zealand dollar at the minute. And I just feel that this market is undervalued currently, okay? So looking across the board, where can we trade this against? Now, one of the other positions that we have currently is Euro Kiwi. We are currently short this market as well on the daily time frame, just on yesterday's doji candle close. Obviously, the UK and the US were not involved in the markets yesterday because of national holidays. So that's why we had little liquidity to work with. But we are short underneath this candle, stops above the key highs there. And the reason being, we looked at the weekly time frame and we saw that the market has potentially formed an indecision candle at this key resistance highs. Okay, so typically when we see that, we see a rejection. Now we're not expecting the whole move because sometimes the market will move to about halfway and bounce. So what we're going to be looking for is the market to drop at least into this sort of mid-range or just above mid-range, just to be on the safe side for those key profits just in there around about. Our initial targets are 1.7 on this, and then we're looking to extend those targets a little bit further, perhaps all the way down into the 1.68 just from that weekly time frame. Okay, now this is a good chart to watch. We're looking at the 4-hour swings in this, and if I just bring in my moving averages, you'll see that we do have a nice crossover in our moving averages now. So I'm looking to follow price all the way down into our key area. So I'm looking for any kind of significant pushes away, pullbacks in, and then continuation moves. Very similar to what happened over here. We had a move away, pull back into the key highs and the averages, and we had an extension move. Okay, I'm looking for this exact same here on Euro Kiwi. The other one that's been big on our list as well is Kiwi Yen, and what we're looking for is some new 4-hour higher highs to come into play. So what I'm really watching is this sort of range that we've got going on the 4-hour time frame. If we can get above there and close above, then I'm going to be really looking for those long opportunities here. So a nice push in, retest of these highs, continuation moves. You can see we had this consolidation. We did slightly break out, but it ended up being a false break. And then the market's pulled back in, hovering in this at the moment. So if we can take out this high, pull back in, I'm going to be happy to look for long opportunities here as well on Kiwi Yen. Another good market that we could potentially look at is Kiwi Swiss. Swissy is selling off currently after the market tried to test that key 1 level. I've been stopped at break even on a couple of trades there. But we can see when these moving averages cross, we have that nice move down in here. Moving averages have crossed again here, so I'm looking for longs. And the reason why I'm looking at longs is because we're at this key weekly low. Okay, so that you have to build context in. We're at the key weekly lows. If I just zoom in, you can see that the market actually has run away from the 20 moving average. Are we going to go back and retest that 20 moving average? That's what I'm going to be looking for here on Kiwi Swiss. Okay, so you can see that this has already started to form the higher high. So I'll be looking for a pullback in, continuation trades. Okay, so keep your eyes out on this. I do like the opportunity to keep buying the New Zealand dollar, and hopefully it works out for you too. So this has been John Kibler, Head Currency Analyst at Blueberry Markets. Again, apologies for the sound quality, but I hope you found this useful. If you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you're watching on TradingView, give us a follow. What do you think is going to happen to the New Zealand dollar?